Okay, so what I'd like to do is just to show you basically how you would program a prompt pay device for collection of payments or rentals from a customer. Okay, so it's only really going to focus just on the programming, so I won't go into too much other detail. The first thing to do is identify the website that you need to log in, which is on the screen now. However, please make sure that you've got an S where it says HTTPS. A lot of people just say, oh, it won't log in. That's because they've got the security element to it, because these are secure sites. Once you've done that, it will take you to your user ID and password that you will need to utilize to log in. So put your username and password in and hit on that login button. And when you do that, it will take you to the front screen. So to program a new customer, well, hey presto, you just click new. So that's the first thing that you do. Click on that and up will come a data entry screen. So you'll notice here there are a load of red stars. They are mandatory fields. So account number, people put in anything there, to be honest with you. They put an account number, a rental number, they put an invoice number in. A lot of people actually will also use the reg number of the car as the account number. So if, for example, the reg number of my car is AA64 and we'll go QPU, for example, if I'd already used that reg number before, it will say cannot use the same account number twice. If that's the case, you go -2, as in it's the second version. So let's put in my first name, why not? Let's get that stuck straight in, and then we'll put my name in there. Let's go Murray4. Pretty good. Now let's just, although you should already know about this, just from your training, we'll cover it again very quickly. Grace period start, grace period end. So let's say a customer is due to make a monthly payment or a weekly payment right now, today. Okay, if that's the case, and you've got -1 in grace period start, it means that yesterday, because he's due to make a payment today, his device will have turned flashing orange, warning them you must make a payment today. If they do not make a payment today, the vehicle will cut out 21 days into the future, because that's when the grace period, as in, you know, the sort of free time they're allowed to drive it without paying for it, is when the vehicle would shut down. If you reduce that period from 21 to say 4, then it basically means that car will cut out 4 days from today. So we'll leave that in place. Shut off time, it says here 23:59. You can do that. I personally extend that to sort of 0400, and the reason that I do that is because what I actually want to do, let's just put this in properly, 040000, is because what I actually want to do is I also want to make sure that some of these young cookies are out, and the car's actually got back to the house and he's on their drive, so it's going to shut down. I know where to find it. So let's do first due date. So let's say their first due date is in April, and it's going to be April the 1st. Let's pop that in. If it is you can have the contract however you want, weekly, monthly, every other week, or 2 dates in a month. So you've got all these options just here. I'll go monthly, but it's up to you, whatever you want to do. Now I'm going to go number of payments. So let's say we'll do 36 monthly payments, but you could do 52 weekly payments. You know, it's down to you guys. So let's say the monthly payment is £200. I think I'm pretty much finished now. So what you need to do is hit this add button, and what it does is it puts all the contract details in just here. Up to you if you want to use the prompt pay text facility, where it automatically sends the client an SMS. Really easy. Put in the customer's telephone number here. Okay, and then you select SMS. Okay, now this needs to be set up by prompt pay for this to work, but obviously they'll charge you for each text that gets delivered to the client, but you know, for the sake of a few pence, they've got it and you've got proof of it. You don't have to, you can do it via email, which is free of charge, so entirely up to you. If you then want to put vehicle details in for the client, you can do that just by clicking on this function, or when does their insurance expire, that can all go in there as well. But you know, any of these sections here are not mandatory. So if at any stage you've had enough and you want to submit it and get all the codes and get it programmed, just go to the bottom, click on submit, and it will automatically put a disclaimer up onto the system, and you can see here that it automatically builds in the name of the client, and it puts them into this contract and says that you'll be bound by a device that reminds you about the payments, and that it will shut you down if you don't make your instalments on time. Don't really need this, to be honest with you, because those terms and conditions are written into the loan agreements that are hire purchase or lease purchase or rental agreements. We've got them built into all of our agreements that are available to you. So I'm just going to close that, even though you could save it. Takes you back to a screen that's ever so similar to the first one that we looked at. It's just that we've got these two extra things in now, device type and serial number. So device type is always auto pay code. Serial number, I'll just select the top one, so select whichever one's gone onto the car, and then we're going to click add. Now that's in. If you go save and you've not clicked add, it will not give you codes, so make sure that you click the device and the serial number and add. Now if I click save, what it will automatically do is it will give me codes, and these are the codes that need to be entered into the device. So in order to put these codes in, really straightforward again, you put these codes in here, okay, and you put them in the same order that you would read a book, okay. So you go from left to right and then just work your way down. So sometimes you get a change command and an instruction, and then you get another change command and instruction, depending on how you programmed it. So sometimes you just get an initial code and one at the bottom as well, two initial codes. So it just depends on your contract and depends if the device is being reused as to how many codes you'll get. So you're going to put into your device 221233, it will chirp, then you put this one in and it will chirp. Okay, and then you're just going to work your way through these and it will turn flashing green. You do not need to put the security code in unless you want to check if the device has been installed properly, and then all you do is you pop in 43, 41, 13. By the way, they're unique to each device, and the device will beep multiple times and flash 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it will keep repeating. That means it's now immobilized. See if it starts. If it doesn't, okay, you know it's been fitted properly, in which case to unimmobilize, if that makes sense, you re-input the same code, 43, 41, 13. Other than that, you could literally just, we're done, so you just click on the close and it will bring you back to all your customers. Okay, so this is just a done site, so I'm just going to put in the last 10 customers because we just use this for training. So if I now click find, hopefully my customer will be in here. Hey, there he is, Patrick 4, and that's all set up and is now current, which is good news. So other than that, hope that sort of helps out, but you can always give us a call if you've got any queries. Many thanks for watching.